It's a first of its kind warning from the Vatican. Pope Leo XIV delivering his first major encyclical in Rome, taking direct aim at artificial intelligence and calling for it to be, quote, disarmed. The pontiff underscoring the need for protections in AI for workers, for children, and even for democracy itself. Joining us now, Father James Martin, editor-at-large for America Magazine. Father, it's good to see you. You are calling this the most cogent Catholic critique of capitalism you have ever read. This encyclical is setting the tone for Leo's papacy. Why do you think Pope Leo chose to focus on artificial intelligence?
Well, popes regularly speak out on matters of social concern. He is following in the footsteps of Leo XIII, who in 1891 had his encyclical called Rerum Novarum, which talked about the Industrial Revolution. And I think Pope Leo XIV wants to weigh in on the digital revolution and specifically on AI.
One line in particular is grabbing headlines, the Pope saying AI needs to be, quote unquote, disarmed. What do you think he means by that? And how does he see this tech fitting into our society?
Well, the first thing about the document is that it's not totally about AI. That's a big part of it. It uses AI as a kind of backdrop for what's happening in the world. It tries to focus on the importance of human dignity and says the human person should be at the center of any decisions. And the disarming, which is a popular word that he uses, means that we have to be aware not only of the benefits of AI, but some of the dangers. And he wants to encourage us to make good, healthy decisions that are going to respect human dignity.
He talks about not using this kind of technology to wage war. He talks about protecting children from the harms of this, total technological revolution we're seeing that includes social media and AI. When you come away after reading all 42,000 words of this document, who do you think he was really speaking to? Who was his target audience here?
Well, it's addressed to all people of goodwill, but I also think he's looking at decision makers. And one of the points of the document is that decisions about AI and the use of AI and just digital media in general can be moral, but they're really not moral if they're decisions taken only by a few. So it's a reminder that, all these decisions need to be really inclusive and, again, can't just benefit a select few group of people.
The imagery yesterday was pretty striking, with the Pope choosing to present this alongside one of the co-founders of AI mega giant and recent Pentagon adversary, Anthropic. What do you make of that pairing?
Well, he's reaching out to, the tech world. We also have to remember that the Vatican has been having dialogues about AI for years and years, certainly under Pope Francis. So that's not that unusual. But I thought it was a wonderful way of, reminding people that the Pope is in dialogue with the world, as is the Church.
And you mentioned it's not just AI within these pages. Pope Leo also used this document to issue a first-of-its-kind apology for the role the papacy played in legitimizing slavery. He calls it a, quote, wound in Christian memory. Your reaction to that?
Well, it's certainly necessary and required, and I was very glad that the Pope did it so bluntly. It was part of a larger discussion on, different kinds of slavery, but I was very glad that he did that. It's a really historic move, and it shows, again, his desire to engage with the modern world and engage with history as well.
Father James Martin, thank you very much for joining us.